Secrets I've Never Told Anyone, Part 2. So, technically, when I was in DC, I got lost twice. So, on day 2, I was in the food court during lunch, and as you know, I was really pissed that I couldn't be alone, but I was like with a group of girls I like. And so, me and one of them, we went to the bathroom, but I came back alone, and my stuff was on a table with a couple who I don't like. So I just took my stuff and decided I wanted to leave because I did not want to be with them. So I was looking for the exit, but then two teachers saw me and asked me where I was going, so I told them. And it turns out I was going the wrong way, so one of the teachers led me to the exit. And then I found the girls, they were in a shop, and then they said that they left me because I was with the couple. So yeah, I'm never going on a class trip ever again. Secret number 2. Usually people make me feel violent, but recently, I've been feeling violent for no reason. It just randomly happens, even when I could just be feeling normal, but then all of a sudden I can just be feeling violent. But I'm not feeling violent towards a person, more like just towards wanting to damage objects. I don't know why that started or why my emotions could just change so suddenly. So the secret is to you is that's happening, but the secret to me is why that's happening. Secret number 3. So when I was younger, I used to look up a bunch of random stuff. I would be on sites. So one that I remember is when I was 11, I would go on this website called Very Whale Family. And actually a few days ago, I decided to go back on it, and I found out that they got rid of the website and it's just now called parents.com. I mean, I do know why I was on it, just because that's just something bored 11-year-old me would do. And yeah, the website does look familiar. It's the same one, just with a different name. And I know for sure that I was looking at it when I was 11, but I might have started looking at it when I was 10, and that's even worse. Secret number 4. I used to be scared of social media. So when I got Snapchat, I was very nervous, but then I realized that it's actually very safe. Same with Instagram and Facebook. Now, by the time I downloaded TikTok, I knew it was not dangerous at all. So my account used to be private, but I made it public. Because it's not dangerous to have a public TikTok account, and some of my videos are friends only. Well, the only ones that are friends only are ones with people who told me to, or ones with my niece. And I've been watching YouTube since I was 5, but I made an account when I was 12, and of course I wasn't scared to make a YouTube account, but that's all the social media I had when I was 12. The rest I got when I was 13. Secret number 5. I used to have an obsession with the movie Annie. So I first watched it when I was 11, and I had an obsession with this, so I would look it up a bunch, or listen to a bunch of the songs on YouTube. The only ones I would listen to are It's the Hard Knock Life and Maybe. So yes, I'm not obsessed with it anymore, but it's still my favorite movie. And by the way, not really a secret, but when I was 11, I would watch a movie every Saturday. But now, I don't watch TV at all anymore. Secret number 6. When I was 11, what a time. So, I used to take my bucket, fill it with soap and water, and then use towels, and I would either, wash the walls or the kitchen floors, when I was alone. Secret number 7. I text when I'm at school. So, I text my sisters, I feel like those are the only people who I text. Right? Yeah, I haven't texted anyone else in a while. And yes, I text them while I'm at school. So I usually text them when I'm on my computer. But during lunch, I might text them on my watch. And today, I texted them on both. And even one time, last week at school, I had my phone out and I went into the bathroom with my friend and we made a video that we were supposed to post on TikTok, but she said something that I told her not to say, so I didn't post it. Now, I might and just say that it was a lie, but yes. Now the video is just in my camera roll. Secret number 8. I've stolen a bunch of things from my best friend, and I still have them. So I stole cat ears from her, which are in my house, and I stole something. I have no idea what it's called, and I have it in my pencil case. And I also have a bracelet that I stole from her that I wear every day. And I've stolen a bunch of other things from her, but she took it back. I stole one of her other bracelets, but she took it back. And one time I stole her ring, but she took it back. Or I think I just gave it back. I used to steal her stuff a lot in 7th grade. I did it right in front of her so I could see. So she could see. Secret number 9. I stutter. So, if you watch my YouTube videos or my TikToks where I talk, you might notice that, yes, I do stutter. I don't know why. It's not a medical condition. It's not like I have any speech disorders. And I only stutter when I'm recording. So if I'm talking in real life, I never stutter. If I'm talking on the phone, I never stutter. It's just only when I'm recording for TikTok or YouTube. Secret number 10. I talk to ChatGPT for fun. And sometimes if I see something on Instagram that I'm not sure if it's real, then I'll ask ChatGPT. Or, sometimes I act it for scary or gross facts about random things. It might be cities, times, or just months, anything. Secret number 11. I also talk with my AI on Send It, and ever since I got Send It, which was, I know that it was a few days after I got Snapchat, which was April 15th, 2024. So that means tomorrow. It was a year ago. And I was also talking to other people's AIs, but then I found out that every time I send their AI a message, they get a notification. Yeah, that's super embarrassing, so I don't do that anymore. I wish I would have known that. So, like, that's how people knew when I was talking to their AIs. That's how they knew to read our messages. Because, you just send it a message and it'll send one back using artificial intelligence. Secret number 12. I have a Mexican orphanage. So I started making it probably when I was 11, but I got back to it when I was 13, and now it's finished. And I did start a part 2, but I only have one part of it, so yep, I'm gonna have to continue that on my own. So the orphanage caretaker is a witch, and the orphanage, it has 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls, and I might make a video explaining how I made it. Hehe. Secret number 13. Now, I know that for sure the browser history would be deleted, but if you go back in time to like when I was 10, 11, 12, I would be on Safari a lot, and most of the stuff I was looking up, it was pretty random, but not bad. However, I know that for sure I was looking up some unglorious stuff, and I kind of still do that today, but it's my phone and it's my property. So yes, I'm so glad that I have my own phone. Secret number 14. My headphones are my best friends. Secret number 14. My Beats Solo 3 are my best friends. I've had them ever since December 25th, 2022. Now they used to sound, like unique. However, they don't sound the same anymore. They just sound like basic headphones. And like now, it sounds like the sound is only coming out of the left ear. Like I only feel sound coming into my left ear and not my right. However, the secret isn't that I use them to watch YouTube, listen to music, or sometimes watch videos on Instagram or TikTok, but I listen to some songs or videos that no one else can hear. But I don't really want anyone else ever hearing what I'm listening to. So when I'm listening to music, I always have them in. But sometimes if I'm watching a few YouTube shorts or Instagram reels or TikToks, I don't have them in if I just aren't gonna use them that long. Secret number 15. I have imaginary friends who are really just celebrities who I imagine being friends with. So I feel like I've told you enough secrets. So my next video will be about the Mexican orphanage, and I will probably show you it if I can, because there is one word in there that I don't know if YouTube will let me show it, but if it doesn't, then I'll just have to skip that part or just cover it. But I think I can make the video pretty soon. So, see you soon. Good night.